Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
This is Newcap News with Bart Padiasic.
Good evening. After a recent provincial survey, almost 50% of people living in Saskatchewan say they will avoid calling an ambulance because of the fees. This is the case for one man living in the province who wasn't able to pay an ambulance bill and refused their service. Anna Knotfate has more on this story in this week's Healthy Living.
The bill was $1,553.25 just to go to Saskatoon. I would have had to pay it in installments, and the way it is with installments, I'd never get it paid because I'm on a fixed income with my CPP. That's all I'm getting. I have no other insurance or anything.
Dale Winnicott is talking about an ambulance trip from a hospital in Swift Current to Saskatoon. He lives with pancreatic cancer and has had 6 operations, landing him in the hospital more than once, and he says he's often waiting. That wait time can rack up the ambulance bill.
I ended up back in Maidstone Hospital with some other complications. They wanted to send me down to North Battleford, and I refused the ambulance. The doctor at Maidstone made me sign a form saying that they were not responsible if something happened between Maidstone and Battleford.
His sister ended up paying the bill, but Winnicott says he can't keep putting this pressure on his family.
Because it's a pain in the family, it's a pain on me, and I'm scared if I have to go again, I'm not taking an ambulance.
The government of Saskatchewan says they've raised ground EMS funding 50% over the past 7 years. Now more than 2/3 of the fees are paid for by the province. The Minister of Health says balancing these costs is always a trade-off.
We have to determine the level of coverage that we're going to provide, as we do with other things. So, for example, on cancer drugs, we have one of the most comprehensive cancer drug packages in all of Canada. We wouldn't necessarily be able to offer that for people that are going through cancer treatment if we had decided to, for example, change the amount of coverage that we provide for ambulance. So it's always...
Saskatchewan has the highest ambulance fees in all of Canada right now. We are the only province that pays for interfacility transfers. There's lots of places where the government could find the money. There's not a shortage of money, it's about priorities.
And those left unable to pay their bill, the health minister says to look at assistance programs for those with lower income, for seniors and rural northern residents.
We also do, from time to time, know that regional health authorities will work with their clients, will work with their patients to help, in some cases, absorb the cost of some or all of their bill. We do encourage people to look to whether or not they need to make a decision around having some sort of private insurance to help augment what we do offer as a province. So
he adds there's no concrete changes on the way, but they continue to make adjustments. But for now, people like Winnicott are left to deal.
I mean, this is ridiculous. We pay taxes and everything like that. I understand a lot of it, but it's ridiculous.
Anna Knotfate, Newcap News.
The Lloydminster Youth Centre is receiving an extra boost in funding. This as the group 100 Men Lloydminster made their first ever donation. A check for $9,400 was presented to the local youth centre staff last night. According to Executive Director Lois Butts, money from this donation will go towards their summer program.
I'm excited to go back in September to tell you guys. This money will be put towards our summer coordinator and one of our other staff members taking kids on trips, overnight camping, out-of-town trips, and just having great fun activities outside the centre.
Now existing for less than a year, 100 Men co-founder Rob Anderson says the group has come a long way.
I think we started kind of in January of this year. You know, so the fact that we're 6 months in and we've reached our target of 100 members, we've been able to make our first donation, we've been able to help a group in the city with a need, you know, that they have. To me, it's great.
100 Men Lloydminster will sit down together in September to discuss their next charity that they will support.